Hello, folks. Welcome to the Mindset Artistry Podcast. I am your host, Dave DiPaolo. This is episode number 3. Thank you for joining. So today we're going to talk about the most valuable resource there is. It's not gold. It's not platinum. It's not some other resource. It's not oil. It's not Bitcoin. It's not money, fiat currency. It's none of that. It is time. Do you want to know how I know why? Because when people are in their deathbed, when they are taking their last breath, none of them have ever said, I wish I had more gold, platinum, oil, these resources, money, yada, yada, yada. They will say, I wish I had more time. I wish I had more years. I wish I was younger. I wish I spent my time doing better things. That's the thing that will tell you that time is the most valuable resource. Yes, wealth is great. You can leave wealth behind to your loved ones. You can create lots of different things, opportunity. You can create many great things with wealth. But at the end of the day, each person will always wish that they had more time and that they spent it with their loved ones and that they did the right things with their time. That's just the way it goes, okay? And look, you can't take it with you, right? Like whatever these things are, these possessions, these things you've accumulated over time, you can't bring it with you, right? You're not going to be able to fit it in the coffin. They're not going to burn it up with you if you are cremated. And, look at the Egyptians, right? They tried to put all their wealth in their tombs. And what happens? Eventually other people go find it and they take it. So, but yeah, long story short, time is the most valuable resource by far. And here is the thing. There's 24 hours in a day, and everyone gets those same 24 hours, whether you are a billionaire, a millionaire, a thousandaire, or you are dead, broke, piss poor, you still get the same 24 hours that every single other person out there gets. There is no way that you can put more time on a day. No matter who you are, you can't make your day 25 hours, 26 hours, 30 hours. I wish I could, I would have done it, but you cannot. We all get 24 hours. You cannot buy more time. No matter how much money you have, you cannot buy more time. But what you can do is you can buy help. You could buy labor. You could have people do things for you and pay them for it. They pay their labor and their time for your money. Now, not everyone has the ability to do that. I am a business owner. I've been in business for 11 years. I actually didn't have staff until probably 3-4 years in. It was me kind of running it and subbing stuff out. And eventually I made that switch, and it was the best thing I could have ever done. I was able to say, hey, I can get some employees to help me with this. Yes, I'm going to have to pay them. That is going to cost me money. That was going to cut into my current profits that I had at that time. But that freed me up to do the things I was better at in the company. That freed me up to sell more, to handle my clients better, to put more time into making sure that we were getting great results for them. And it also gave me the opportunity to bring other people on and allow them to get better at the career, allow them to generate more income for the business as well. So overall, holistically and organically, it is a good thing to have staff that can help you with your task. And there's things that they're going to be better at than you are at, and there's things that you're going to be better at than they're at. And you deciding and figuring out how to do that is a great thing, right? If you have a home and you have lawn maintenance and you want to have not waste the time to go out there and mow the lawn and pull weeds, you could pay someone to do that. And you could think of many other services out there like that you could pay someone to do. You were going to free up your time and pay them to do the service for you. That's how it goes, right? Again, it's not everyone is in a position to do that, and maybe all you have is time. And in that case, then yes, you should use your time to take care of these responsibilities that you have. If you are in business and it's just you and you have to figure out how to do that, well, then guess what? You got to get better at utilizing your time. Okay, that's the second step in this. If you can't, bring on staff, bring on employees, find other people to help you do things, whatever it is, well, then you're going to need to get better at using your time wisely. You're going to need to get better at time management. Maybe you can look for some tools and systems that are out there that you can implement to your business or your career that will make your job easier, that will maybe save you some time, that will cut the time down that it takes you to do specific tasks. There are lots of systems out there. There are lots of services out there that are very affordable that you can use and utilize for your business or your career or whatever it is that will definitely save you time. That is out there. You can do that. So research that, look into that, find these things that are going to help you. Then also really dissect your day. Dissect the time that you waste or utilize doing certain tasks. Also, the more important part of this is dissect the things that you know are wasting your time, right? How many times do you go on your phone and do you check your social media? How many times do you go on there and maybe play a game on your phone? How many times you go on there and, I don't know, look at the news or look at something or read something that you find is interesting or fun? So the cool feature about every one of these smartphones is you can go on, you can look at your screen time and you could say, well, look at that. I wasted 3 hours today on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Was that a good use of my time, or could I have used that time somewhere else in a more productive manner? Maybe generating more money, generating more income, leads, relationship building, or whatever. Maybe if you're home that day, getting stuff done around the house, tasks that you need to get done, things that have been on your list for a very long time that you've been putting off and procrastinating and probably saying that you don't have the time to do, because that we have a habit of, oh, I don't have enough time. I didn't do this. But when you actually look at all the time that you waste on things that are not productive in your life, you'll find some time, I promise you that. So look at your screen time and look at maybe, hey, did I go on a Netflix binge and watch, 7 episodes of something? Well, guess what? That was probably 7 hours of your time that you could have used on something else, much more productive, that would be putting yourself in a better place, a better spot, right? So find out and make sure you're not wasting time on things that you can be doing better at and putting that towards something that will make your life better, easier, get you to hit your goals, get you to hit your targets, accomplish the things that you really want to in life, right? And one of the things that usually we kind of brush to the side many times because of the time excuse is our health. And we don't take the time to work out. You say, oh, I just don't have the time to do that. And, that's a bad excuse, because your health is super important to you. Even if it's just going out and walking, doing some jumping jacks, dropping your butt on the floor and doing some sit-ups and push-ups and different things. You don't even need a gym. But doing this is very important. It's very important for your health. It's very important to take the time to cook healthy meals instead of getting fast food and stuff like that. So our health is one of the biggest things that we always blame time on, when really we can use that time more wisely and make sure that our health is being addressed. And that is a very, very good use of your time. That is something that you should make time for. That is something that you should make sure that you implement in your life. It is very important. I think it's one of the most important parts, and it's big for me, and it's a great help knowing that I'm staying healthy. I'm being healthy for me and my family and my businesses, and it just puts you in a great mindset. It's a big part of mindset, and that's what we talk about a lot on this show. And being healthy, being fit, working out, the stress release that comes from it. So find the time to put that into your day. I promise you, it is super important. But just going back to time management, assessing that, making sure that you are utilizing your time the right way, seeing how you can do that, seeing if you can get help, seeing if there's staff that can help, seeing if there's people you can hire that can help, and then finding these processes and different things that are going to, just make your life more efficient. And that's what it's all about, because going back to it, you can't buy more time. It's not going to drop out of the sky. Like, it's 24 hours a day, and no matter who you are, it doesn't matter. We all get the same 24 hours, right? Another part of this is, which I believe very, very strongly in, and you'll get varied opinions about this, but I suggest that you wake up earlier. Now, that's going to mean you're probably going to have to go to bed earlier too. So that's the pushback that I get. But, I get up at 4 a.m. every day. And for me, that works great. I get up at 4 a.m. I'm probably working out by 4:15. I get my workout in, and I am completely focused on that at that time. And, the great thing about that is when that happens, I wake up at 4 a.m., the alarm goes off, I'm not hitting snooze, I get up. It's a done deal. I'm not negotiating it. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day during the week. Weekdays, I usually up somewhere between 4 and 5, even though my alarm doesn't go off because my body's so conditioned to do that. And then I'm working out immediately. I go down. I have built the gym in my basement. But again, if you don't have that, or you don't want to drive to a gym, go walk outside, run outside, do calisthenics, do body weight exercise in your house. You have a floor, you have sneakers, you have the ability to look up workouts all over, free workouts that are on YouTube and different places. You will find a way to work out. But what I love about this the most is I get up at 4, I get my workout in. There's a few other things I do in between that: sauna, ice bath, that kind of stuff. But I'm waking up and I'm starting my day already knowing that I did some things that are hard, and I did some things that I don't always want to do when I wake up in the morning. So I start my day with immediate wins, and I say, yep, woke up at 4 a.m., got my workout in, did the sauna, did my ice bath, boom, 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 boom. That's 4 wins that I did, and I knocked it out. It's over by 6 a.m. Then at that point, I can kind of get the rest of my day started, right? During that time, because it's so early, I am not being bothered. I am not having to answer phone calls and emails and talk to my staff or clients or deal with any of the other things that come at your way in a day and having to put out that fire maybe when it happens. I am completely not bothered. I am completely on my own little island. Sometimes my wife works out with me in the morning too, but a lot of times it is just me. But I am completely dialed in, getting that stuff done, not being bothered, not being sidetracked. And to me, having that time when no one else is around and no one can, jump in and take time from you and make you have to, maybe switch gears, pivot, jump in and do something. That time is the best because no one's bothering. You can get done exactly what you want to get done. It is the best. So I suggest, if you can, to wake up as early as possible. Now, again, me waking up at 4 a.m. means that I have to go to sleep at a very respectable hour. So I try to be in bed sleeping by 9 p.m. 10 would be the absolute latest, and the earlier the better, because listen, if you go to bed at midnight or 1 a.m., you're not waking up at 4. And if you do, you're not going to be in the best state, right? You're going to be tired, you're going to be groggy, you're going to be sleep deprived. You just can't run off of 4 hours of sleep. Maybe when you're young, I'm going to be 45 next week. I can't do that. I need at least 6. 7 would be even better, and 8 would be phenomenal, but doesn't always happen, right? So if you're going to do that, if you're going to wake up early, you're going to have to go to bed earlier. Now, I'm going to throw another part into this because my buddy, good friend of mine that, I always would say, oh, I wake up earlier and because my competition doesn't and all this other ego-driven bullshit. But he said to me, well, what if your competition stays up late at night and you're sleeping? So look, you could cut that out and switch it to the other way. maybe you do sleep a little bit later and whatever. You wake up at 7, but maybe you don't go to bed until midnight. But you better damn make sure that whatever those hours are at night, from 9 to midnight or 8 to midnight or whatever it is, you're actually using it for something that is productive, that is going to make you better, that is, pushing you towards your goals or whatever it is. Again, just making sure that your time is being used wisely. That is the most important part of this, whether it's at night or in the morning or whatever it is. If you can find some time where you are completely unbothered and you can sit there and just dial it in and get it done and push and accomplish everything that you want to do, that is super important, and I live by that. I really do. So for me, it's the morning. It might be nighttime for you, but just get it in, fit it in, do what you have to do, and use your time wisely. Stop wasting time. That's the biggest thing. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, my allergies are really killing me, and that's why I sound like crap, and I might be sniffling here and there. But anyway, the last part of how I want to finish this and end this in, because this is the Mindset Artistry Podcast. We talk about the mindset and all these things that I talked about. It's a part of your mindset. It is a part of your mindset shift. If you're working on strengthening your mind, and if you're working on having a better mindset, this stuff, time management, how you use your time, is so important. And, what it comes down to is do you have a growth mindset or do you have a fixed mindset? Because if you have a growth mindset, you're going to find a way. You're going to find a way to use your time better. You're going to find a way to make sure that you're being more efficient. You're going to find a way to get the stuff done that you need to get done to make yourself better, to better your life, to better the people around you, to help people, to accomplish your goals, to succeed in life. You are going to find a way when you have a growth mindset, and you're going to be open to, outside the box things and learning more and maybe educating yourself more, finding these tools and processes that are going to help you. That when you have a growth mindset, all that stuff is in play. You're going to find a way that's going to make this all work better for you no matter what. And you're going to keep learning, and you're going to keep getting better, and you're going to keep, driving, you're going to keep pushing. And that's how you just keep continuing to excel and push forward and get better and be more successful in life, right? Now there's people who have a fixed mindset. The fixed mindset isn't going to find a way. It's going to find an excuse. It's going to find I'm tired. I can't do that. I can't wake up early. I can't do this. I can't pay for this, when they're probably wasting money on so many other things that they could be putting that money and investment towards something better. They're going to find excuse after excuse after excuse. And that's a fixed mindset, because you can't get out of this little bubble, this little fixed idea that you have in your mind that I can't do this. I can't do this because. And you make excuses and you blame other people and you say, this person has it better than me. This person can do that because they have money, or they have this, or they were born here, or they came from here. All that is a bunch of bullshit. It's a fixed mindset. And here's the thing. If someone out there with less opportunity than you had, less or more problems than you had, and they did it, then you have zero excuse. So cut that out. Cut out the fixed mindset. Change that over to a growth mindset, the growth and abundance mindset, which is going to make you look for the ways to get it done. You're going to look for solutions instead of problems. You're going to look for ways to get it done. You're going to look for ways to have more time. You're going to look for ways to get things done more efficiently. So look, that's what it's all about. And when you make that mindset shift, and when you have a growth mindset, anything's possible. You can accomplish anything in life, and don't let anyone ever tell you any different. Having the right mindset, having a growth mindset is so important, and you will accomplish more than you can ever dream of or imagine than when you have a fixed mindset and all you want to do is focus on problems and excuses and all that other stuff. So, again, just want to rehash. Time is by far the most valuable resource that is out there. And your job in this life, in this world, is to find out how to use your time wisely and most efficiently. That is going to make you a better person and get you to accomplish the things that you dream of and want to in life. Because when you do and you have that mindset and you know that you can get it done and you believe that you can get it done, you will. And that's it. It's that simple. So this was the Mindset Artistry Podcast, episode number 3. I thank you all for joining. If you did like this, please leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Please share to your friends. Please follow, subscribe, and we're going to keep pushing out this content. I'm here to help anyone I possibly can in this journey. Join the mindset movement. Join this movement to have a great mindset, to make yourself better, and I promise we'll do it together. I'm here every step of the way. That's it. I'm Dave DePaul. I'm your host. This is the Mindset Artistry Podcast. Stay tuned for more episodes, and I can't wait till we get them coming out soon. Thank you.